What kind of game is it exactly? We saw a medic somewhere. Anyone remember where it was? There's a Fate Trader there. Now let's just go to the... here. Hey bear. Bear with the broken skull. A giant of a bear with festering wound on its head charged furiously towards the Undertaker. Undertaker managed to kill the monster and recover his skull. An old rifle bullet was lodged in the dead animal's eyebrow. There had been a landslide here that uncovered seams of unique minerals in the bedrock. Some say that there never were bluestones here. Others said looters had depleted the deposit years ago. Dense fog obscured the area. The boss's arrival startled a coyote, which ran off with something in its mouth. Let's lure the coyote. They set up a bait and waited behind a rock. When the animal approached the male, they tried to shoot it, but the coyote was too fast. It snatched the food, but left behind a strange medallion. Ear necklace, nice. +2 heat. Hear your enemies. Ah, that's useless. We can sell that. Hello, Red Coyote. The legendary bear skull rolled towards Red Coyote's feet. The shaman nodded slowly and began an eerie chant. He smeared the blood from his wounds onto Undertaker, threw some of the red dirt at him, and began dancing and chanting. Finally he fell silent. The shaman assured the Undertaker that his burden should now be eased. The gravedigger wasn't convinced. The boss came across a very peculiar man who walked slowly and clumsily and stank of death. The card sewn in his clothes read, "Severin Graves." The man walked straight up to Undertaker and handed him an envelope. When asked about the contents, he pointed toward his sewn-shut mouth and walked away. The letter in elaborate script read, "I hear you're trying to find me. I am told you are a handsome man, and I fancy the pleasure of your company. Enclosed are directions to my home. It's a swamp, but a cozy one. Elena the seamstress." Zombie survival turn-based game, kind of like a Wasteland, I guess. You hold up in a school, and each day you go out in search of supplies to extend the life of the school for the long run. Was it here, the medic? Yes. The group with the wandering... Hey Russian. Well, let's trade with you, since you are here. I'm gonna sell shit to you. Do we need food? How much food do we have? 19? That's almost 5 days. Pretty much. Yeah, nice. The group arrived at a hut made of rotting planks and moss. Dozens of candles lit the interior in a cozy fashion. The walls were decorated with herbs and jars filled with eerie specimens. They were greeted by an elderly and attractive dark-skinned woman. The seamstress seemed to know why they came. She explained that to help them, she needed a lock of hair from someone who died in a massacre. Meant in real life? +1 HP HP per turn. Okay. So straight is actually pretty damn awesome. Oh, Bear Spirit? Plus 4 max HP, 5 defense. Holy moly. Let's exhume one of the bodies to obtain a lock of hair from one of the curse's victims. The Undertaker couldn't bring himself to exhume his friends. Instead, he uncovered Bloomberg, a local gambler and a perfume aficionado. His body was a foul-smelling pile of rot. With a grimace, Undertaker retrieved a lock of his hair and reburied him. The Undertaker presented the old seamstress with a lock of hair. The witch mixed the hair with herbs while muttering spells in an unknown tongue. She spent many hours at it before giving up. She said she had never seen a curse this strong. It was as though it came from the Lord of Helm himself. She knew no way of lifting it. Before the Undertaker could reply, the seamstress touched Harrington's forehead and he fell unconscious. When he awoke, his aging eyesight was rejuvenated and he felt reborn. Sight curse. Shriek, nice. What do you use? Use Barrage. You get the Shriek. Teen column. Okay, this is the same message again. Hello, Hermit. The Hermit smiled mysteriously, but did not reply. The Undertaker begged, pleaded, and cursed and threatened, but the ambush was impenetrable. Resigned, the Gravedigger decided to return to Ghost Town and take his own life to avoid causing any more harm. Nice. Return to the Ghost Town and end your life. Okay. Such a happy game. Well, it was nice knowing you guys. Of course the Russian is here. The Undertaker prepared to end his own life. Harrington returned from patrol, reporting increased cult activity in the area. The Undertaker told him of his decision to end his life and asked for his help. Reluctantly, Harrington agreed. Undertaker decided he would not die tonight. He wanted to make sure his companions were ready to fight the cultists. Oh, it's just that. Go do shit. The post waited until dusk, determined to honor Undertaker's last wish. Not yet, Underclown. And the Undertaker asked Harrington to help him end his miserable existence.
Your father asked Harrington to end his life. He saw no other way to protect the innocent from his curse. The old bounty hunter agreed, promising to give your father a proper burial. The shot that was to kill your father only wounded him. The Undertaker's time had not yet come. He still had a larger role to play. And that's when he saw a great evil approach. A demonic prince, intent on disturbing the peace of the dead.
Is it Raum?
Your father reached for his weapon. He would battle the plague he had brought upon this land.
Prevent demon prince from cursing the altars. Don't allow any altars to be cursed. I think it's Raum. Dude, you shot me! Yes, it's literally a demon prince. It's Raum, I think. The one we released to the world. We made some bad choices in life. It is Patium Raum, the demon prince, in the middle. So this is the guy we created in the Inquisitor story. That's why we got the meteor. It was to help Raum ascend into the demonhood. I'd say releasing a demon prince is a bad choice, yeah. Well, it's kinda on the mild side, to be honest. Underclown. I mean, it's just a demon prince. We released the Antichrist earlier. So on the scale of evil, demon prince, not too bad. Antichrist, pretty fucking bad. Funny enough, only the Oswald Harrington has to survive. The Undertaker does not have to survive. Wonder what's next? Yeah. What else can we screw up? You can see the Demon Prince, but not doing anything on him. Actually, I can do this. I can shriek. RIP headphone users. Oh, he has friends. Hello. I'm actually gonna put you in the hiding here. I'm not convinced that the guy with the screech isn't the demon. Thanks for the warning. Yeah, it's the really loud ability. Don't kill the preacher, man. He's done nothing wrong. At least to my knowledge. Did my headphones just explode? Yes. Yes, they did. I think we can kill the prince now. Crippled. Movement, nice. Now the ability is still on cooldown. Actually, I think I can still kill the Demon Prince this turn. Oops, sorry, misfire, misfire. My fault.
Prince fell dead, but not for long. He used his dark powers to take control of one of his followers.
What? So that's how it works. Yeah. Suddenly, hello. Is he here? Is that the Demon Prince? Well, I can spy on this guy. Yeah, he's there. I seriously hope he doesn't have 20 HP again. See the king? We've seen the king. The king himself several times already. The papa. Hello. Have Jinx. He actually cannot do enough damage to kill that guy fast enough. I'm gonna go check if there was still more followers here. If he's gonna resurrect on another guy, that's just gonna suck. Yeah, let's just kill this guy out of there. You didn't even hit me. What a was. Holy hand grenade! He's hiding behind a shelf there. Nice. The music is really good in this game. Missed me. You're so dead now.
The Demon Prince and his followers were finally defeated.
That really sucks, Underclan. Log on to GTA Online and ask if is there a generous soul that could give us some money. Get a couple billions from a dude. Nice. Nice, White Devil. Well, you have money for now. That mission was too easy? It was pretty easy, yes, Underclan. This whole chapter has been fairly easy compared to the other ones I've done. I think doing the bottom scenarios kind of taught me how to play the game too well, and the middle line now is a bit too easy. Still hungry. Well, I didn't die yet. In the morning, the Undertaker noticed that one of the candles he saved from the Demon Prince was still lit. In fact, it didn't look to have shrunk one bit. Heartened, his first thought was that this candle had the power to light the way for both the living and the dead. Thinking it might come in handy one day, he pocketed the trinket. While the Undertaker dug graves for the cultist, Harrington pursued a map he'd found. A hideout was marked to the south. Apparently, this was a ranch that had flooded and was now set in the middle of the swamp. Go to cultist hideout in the morning and attack them. Sure. And we got courage. You're over leveled? Yeah. Do you play Iron Man mode or can you save scam? It auto saves Lipgloss. There is an Iron Man mode. I'm not playing Iron Man mode though. But I haven't loaded the game once, so. Actually, well, we've died a couple times in the mission, but. Candle of the Dead. Oh, I like my current trinkets. Let's go kill the cultists. The only save scam is pretty much I've died on a mission and we've had to restart it a few times from the beginning. The ranch had flooded a couple of years back and the waters near never receded. Swarms of insects buzzed over the murky, corpse-filled waters. The ranch was silent and the morning fog covered the approach route. The boss knew this was the time to strike. Let's go. The ranch was accessible from 3 sides. The Undertaker approached from the northwest. We should go from all sides. From the same side, pretty much. Well, you go from there. You come with me. And you go from here. In his quest to lift the curse, the Undertaker headed to Demon Prince's swamp hideout. He and Harrington lay in wait until dawn, prepared to end the cult once and for all.
The posse approached the hideout at dawn. The altar, where blood sacrifices were made, gave the demon his ability to control his followers' bodies. They could destroy the altar or kill his disciples. Either one would stop the demon prince from resurrecting. The 3 vessels filled with the blood of his believers strengthened the demon's ungodly powers. Destroying these vessels would cripple the fiend.
So pumped for the new Mountain Blade this year. The one I won't be able to play for a few years due to enlistment. Ah, that sucks. When is that going to start actually, Underclan? So we won't be seeing you here either, I guess. May the 4th. Shippada, the Star Wars Day. Did you join the Empire? You're gonna go out to wipe the Rebel scam. You need to shoot that. Okay, we shall wait on that then. We'll have to get to positions to shoot all of them. So I can shoot from here. Okay, let's get started.
Blood spilled on the floor, and the demon lost a bit of his speed. With the vessel shattered, the demon suddenly lost his
I would
vitality.
totally be a stormtrooper. I wonder if I toss a grenade there, will it break both of them? Actually, we should probably kill the guy first. We can shoot the vessel. Oh, we can shoot it now.
As the vessel fell apart, so did the demon's protective aura.
Do you know yet where you're gonna ship out to, Undercloud? Oh, good job, Knight. Good job. How the demon has only 10 HP. Guess you do need to use the altar to kill it. No, that gets decided after my 19 weeks of schooling and 8 weeks of bootcamp. Ah, yeah, of course, of course. That makes a lot of sense. Not sending you out there without knowing anything at all. You get the big where you go? That's actually awesome. Do you have any hopes where you wanna go? Or do you know where you would like to go? Hopefully the bootcamp means that even if you get accused of being Imperial, you'll be slightly more precise. It's not the best idea to hide behind a cloth tent, to be honest. You get wrecked. Also, headphone warning, shrieking coming, or not, because I don't have enough shit. Nothing, no warnings. Holy hell, this guy has a good throwing arm. Hello, have a bomb in their house. Somewhere not hot and humid. Oh, you can actually throw 2 of those in a turn. Might get used to it when you stay in Florida for 19 weeks. So I'll either go to Japan or Hawaii. Both sound pretty fun. The second, the first option seems a lot more fun to me though. I should have shot the. Oh, don't die, don't die. Oh shit, this is not good. He needs to run. This is exactly the guy who cannot die. But I can do this. What happens if I shoot him?
The demon returned in the body of one of his worshippers.
Oh, of course. Well, that did take out one of the cultists. So, technically good. Only thing about going to Japan is I'm picky fucking eater. I've tried Japanese food, not fan. Yeah, I've had some couple times as well in different restaurants. Once in Sheffield and once in Prague and once in here as well. And I'm not a big fan. I did make some myself, and that was pretty good. But I would imagine Underclan that the food you get at the army place is gonna be more to your taste anyway, so made for you, not the Japanese. And who knows, you might actually start liking it. I think the biggest problem for me with the Japanese food I've had has been that it's probably not being very well made, especially the sushi. Some of it you'd like to try, some looks horrible. Try one of those 3 tent udon places, but most things look weird. Yeah. Exactly, Knight. Exactly. But also often, for example, if you have a Japanese restaurant or a Chinese restaurant or whatever restaurant, so say for example in Finland, it's usually made to suit the local taste more. Which of course can mean it's horrible shit, but for example, Chinese food in England was totally different tasting than what's Chinese food in Finland. My locals have a shit taste then? Probably. Because it's almost tasteless. Yeah, that's also a problem in
Demon's followers were all dead. Without a vessel, he couldn't.
In many places, because they don't
It was time to send this evil creature
season the food
back
enough,
to hell.
or put enough spices in there. England has horrible taste anyways, yes, that's true. Although I did have some really good food in there as well. I guess the general population has shit taste. I'm just gonna run in there and shoot him in the face. Most of English food has no seasoning in it. Yeah, Finnish food is kinda like that, it's very bland. You just throw everything in a pot and cook it until it's in a brown mush. And only seasoning or spices you can use is salt and pepper pretty much. And only little of those as well.
The fiend was no longer anchored in the realm of the living. With its demise, your father found a new path, a new ambition. His final destination, his place to find redemption.
Most Western Chinese foods have a ton of sugar added. Yeah, Japan.
You.
Especially the British Chinese food. it felt like I was eating sugar pretty much. It was really, really sweet. Everything tasted like super sweet. Nice, Alex. Too much syrup and too much little food, yeah. Although some of the Bobs had pretty good food. I'm gonna restart the game again now the chapter is done. I don't really like sweet tasting foods at all myself, or sweet anything really. I'm much more a salty, savory guy. Just get a piece of meat, burn it to crisp, and make it all salty and savory and They serve beans for breakfast there, but that's the English as well, Underclan.